Hello and welcome to the channel. I wanted to do a quick little talk here about this little thing here I grew up with. I am in fact born in the 80s, believe it or not, and this is the Sinclair ZX Spectrum Plus 2 12.8K. That's how we used to say it, 128K, however people want to say it. I'm lucky enough to have one still working. The tape deck unfortunately stopped working some time, but the reason I wanted to talk about this today is because I'm rather excited about the new ZX Spectrum Next, which I've managed finally to get myself a pre-order in on the Kickstarter, and I'm a bit excited about that. My dog's just jumped up here and wants to say hello. Hello, Dixie. So because of that, I kind of wanted to just like show show off some of one of the games, actually, not some of the games. Dixie, do you want to settle down a minute? Oh, settle. Yes, hello, hello. One of the games that I grew up obsessing about, really, on the Spectrum. That's if I can find it. I need to find the game first. I think I've got it. I've got an ingenious way of loading games up on my Spectrum now. I've put an audio plug on the back. I can show you quick, actually. So I've put an audio plug, come around this way, on the back of my Spectrum here. I had to solder it in. It was quite easy to do. I soldered in a ground and then into one of the audio points on the old tape deck. And then it's just a wire through to my mobile phone. So that's back up into position again. And it should. Sometimes they don't work. A bit like loading a game on your Spectrum back in the day. Sometimes it was hit and miss. You just have to maybe start again. But we're going to give it a go. So we go to the tape loader and then press play on here. And then it's not going to work because for some reason the audio is not coming out of the... Okay. Weirdly, there seems to be a front and a back end to the wire that goes into the phone. I turned it around and it started working. So let's do this again. Break, tape loader. Hopefully this is going to work. Okay, while the Spectrum is loading in the background, I thought maybe it was a good time to have a look at the page, the excitement that is the ZX Spectrum Next issue 3. I actually missed the first two Kickstarters for this, but I've been keeping an eye on the page and I was like, I cannot miss the next one. I can't, just can't. But look at this. Look at the amazing pledges. Way over the goal of 250,000. I mean, that makes me really happy to see that there's that many people that are interested in this thing, and we are getting the best version of the ZX Spectrum Next so far because it has another one of my favourite retro console engines built inside of this one, which is, trying to find the section on it a minute. Well, I might as well tell you. Basically, we can now play Commodore 64 games as well, which is really exciting because there was two systems where this is like, I'm talking like
early 80s, probably into the early 90s, late 80s into the early 90s. Me and my best friend growing up, Graham, I had the Spectrum 128K, and he had a Commodore 64. And we used to spend a lot of time at each other's houses. Our parents would, drop us off, playtime and all that stuff. Let's say playtime. We're about 10 years old. And we used to very much enjoy our time sat inside playing computer games, and the Commodore actually was one of our favourite systems to play on. And we'd play games like Rainbow Island and New Zealand Story. As you can hear, the Spectrum is still going in the background, still loading up. We've got about 5 minutes loading up that Batman game. So the ZX Spectrum Next is what the original might have evolved into if Sinclair had kept going, a machine to rival the likes of the Amiga or the Atari ST with a full spectrum, pun intended, of improvements. I love that, to be honest. I mean, I am also a massive fan of the Amiga. That's the second after the Spectrum. Me and my father, we got into the Amiga, and we were all forever trying to program games on that thing. I don't think anything like simple. I don't think we ever got anything working. But I found this thing called a shoot 'em up construction kit on the Amiga, and I'd spend all day just making sprites for that game. I used to absolutely love it. And of course, we had other games on there, James Pond or RoboCod, Zool, to play a lot of that. And at the same time, Street Fighter was a big deal, and we used to play a lot of that in the arcade, so we tried getting that on the computers as well. I even had that on the Spectrum. It was not the same. But it was very nice. Anyway, let's head back to hopefully the now loaded game on my Spectrum.
Ooh, joystick. I'm going to use the keyboard, I think. I can turn this around a little bit. Hopefully I can play this here, so I don't have to move, because I quite like where the camera is at the moment. Play the game. Select the keys. Let's go. Can we just play it? This is it. I got the right one. This is a game me and my father used to play all the time. I don't know what it is about this game, but even now I'm really into this. Why is that key not working? Okay, down. Is it because I'm too far over? No, one of my keys is not working. Interesting. Oh, it's up there. It's on A. No, that's the wrong key. It's Q. Oh my god, this game is still amazing. I know you're probably watching and you're not convinced. Look at this. I can't believe I've got this working. I've tried quite a few games from this app on my phone, and half of them I haven't actually been able to get working. I'm really glad that this one works, because I could spend a fair bit of time on this game. Wow. I'm actually like, yes, we got a lot of games on the Spectrum. I'm kind of impressed with try not to die here. I'm just kind of impressed with the quality of some of the games, considering some of these teams that worked on these games. I'm just going to die here a minute. Were very, very small. Like, I'm talking 1 or 2 people. I know the very popular Dizzy game that everyone has fond memories about. I believe that was like knocked up in about 1 or 2 weeks. I might not be 100% on that, but that's what I'm led to believe. It was supposed to be knocked out for like a Christmas on the front of a magazine or something. Look at it. I remember this. Oh my god. Isn't it amazing? Alright, zoom out there a bit. Well, should I get back into picture a little bit? So this is my my own personal Spectrum from the 80s. Very much well loved. I've taken it apart many times, and it's specifically to try and fix the tape deck. I know I could probably buy a new one on eBay, which I might do at some point, because I've got a few games on cassette which I'd like to put in and see if they're still working. I don't know, tapes, they kind of die over time, don't they? But let's have a look here. I've got a couple here at the top. I've got quite a stack there, but these ones are right at the top. Got Treasure Island, which I wouldn't mind trying out, and Alien Destroyer. I love the artwork on some of these, the old artwork. Look at that, love that. Brilliant, isn't it? I've got a few demos out. Snooker, pool. I've got this one here in a big case. I don't know if this is any good. I've never played this. Yogi Bear, but it would be nice to see if it's still working one day. Anyway, that's it really. That's the whole video. I just wanted to share my excitement for the ZX Spectrum Next, which is coming. To continue playing a Spectrum in 2025. It's amazing, isn't it? Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to sub or follow the channel, whatever it is you're supposed to say. Keep an eye on the channel. If you like it, I might put some other videos out like this in the future, showing off my Spectrum, and hopefully the ZX Spectrum Next when it turns up. I'll do an unboxing. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.